don't worry. And of
Questionable.
course, over the years, people can change, and maybe this was a specialty that he started getting into when a lot of people were being convinced that this was the future of the world. But at the same time,
Everyone who was convinced that the future of the world is an antithesis to reality needs to have less rights than everyone else, if you understand what I'm saying.
by just removing it, it doesn't give people a lot of confidence. So yeah, I will definitely be keeping a close eye on Shift Up and the Stellar Blade sequel Blood Rain and what this individual has to say, if he does anything about this. But yeah, I completely understand why people are upset. I definitely feel pretty disappointed as well, and
True.
definitely very worried, even though I am.
I mean, again, we're gonna see if this is a concern very fast. And the thing is, by the way, if one person like this gets hired, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. So, I mean, we could see the end of Shift Up very fast if this is actually a problem. Because, I mean, one thing is just being a woke slop the game, right? The other thing is being something that people liked and had good expectancies because they were a normal studio, and then it goes like this. I mean, people are not going to forgive this. People still had played was successful because of a very few reasons, and all of those few reasons are well kind of attributed to a lot of anti-wokeness and a lot of things like that. So if they suddenly ruin a game with woke, I mean, those sales are gonna plummet like fucking rock. It's not. It's not gonna be good for them. They're literally gonna get just destroyed. In any case, that was a very dark 10 out of 10. Have a nice day. Bye.
There's no work for me there. I'm not, guys, I'm not going to go get a job. I don't need a job. I have work with my dad. My bills are not extreme. I can just chill. I have worked enough in my life. And that statement is designed specifically to enrage the people that hate me. Because as far as I can tell, their biggest problem with me, which is wild because they are also perpetually unemployed, which they're not really unemployed. They're all employed. 37F, psychological operation. They are designed to get inside my head. And the whole posting images that are from Google searches of properties attached to my name in some capacity on Google and using them for thumbnails and using my full name all over YouTube and doing, it's all designed for psychological demoralization and control. And I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm going to continue to get on here and stream until I hit $100, and that's how I'm going to make my living. Period. I haven't done anything illegal. There's no terms of service that have been breaking on Kick. I've been completely compliant. I'm very anti-violence. Every chance I get, I tell people, do not hurt anybody else. Do not call to violence in any way. There's no case. There's nothing. These people have nothing. They've trudged up old Twitter feeds and old writing from years ago, and they're using it as some kind of gotcha. And I had an epiphany last night about them. It's actually kind of pitiable, because the narrative that they were spinning about this certain thing that was like this super gotcha they got on me. And even so, gotcha for what exactly? I never purported, nor did I ever claim that I was any kind of red pill advocate or any kind of like men's rights advocate in any way. I simply stated I wanted to get laid as a result of my online presence. That's what I had stated. that was a stated goal. And they're using this writing, which if you read the piece, it's actually about me mourning a old relationship and realizing that people move on. Nowhere in the piece is anything about the accusations that they're making. They have nothing, basically, is my point. They have literally nothing but their own hemming and hawing. They're fake, gay, insignificant, and they're nobodies. You have nothing but your shitty little edits and your really bad graphics. You have nothing, period. And they make claims like, oh, he said his last name 1 million times on different streams. Not once. I've actually been very careful not to say it, because I guarantee you if they tried to pronounce it, they would get it incorrect. I can't believe YouTube allows that stuff. I can't believe YouTube allows the shit that I see on YouTube. The shit I see lets to be got away with on YouTube versus what I got hit for is it's actually, it made me mad at first. There's that righteous anger of this is wrong. Like this is from a rational, moral rationalist perspective. This is wrong. Like what's happening to me with these doxers. It's illegal. It's wrong. They're using it for terroristic threats. I do feel harassed. I feel intimidated. I feel directly mentally, my mental health is affected by the direct acts of these people who get to hide behind anonymity. My mental health, the perceived safety of myself and also my extended family is affected directly by the actions of these doxers who are hiding behind anonymity. I'm documenting everything. Don't worry. Everything is documented. You have nothing but your grievances with me, which are flim-flam and straw man at best. And you just didn't like the fact that I was able to make the money I made talking into a microphone on my nightly radio show. Yeah, I agree. There should be some kind of punishment. Pearl clutching is the bless your heart mentality. The yeah, there's no. They have nothing. Period. But they're feminist fucking intimidation. And the thing is, Firebrand88 makes a incredibly accurate point here. It would not matter if I was on a job site for long enough, if I was in corporate America again for long enough, if I was fucking putting the fries in the bag at Mickey D's. This same kind of reputation damaging behavior, intimidation, populism, what do they call that? Popularity contest, drama queen bullshit happens everywhere. This is just what comes with the territory of making my money on the internet. Yes, I'm very aware that there are multiple YouTube channels, Torgo, that are set up with my full name. I'm very aware. YouTube won't do anything about it. I have sent multiple privacy complaints through YouTube. I'm documenting all of this. I think that I have. I'm documenting everything. I'm very aware that they are doing everything they can for psychological terror, direct psychological terror of me, intimidation, coercion, which is illegal, and quite frankly, I got to be careful how much I say, because let's just put it this way. I'm documenting everything. So their stated aim in their comment sections on their little Hugbox channel they all hang out at, their stated aim is they want to get me to crash out so hard that I end up in handcuffs, which sounds about right. Yeah, guys, I don't know who that is. I don't. Yeah, and I think if YouTube, if somebody, what's amazing to me is that the truth of the matter is, if somebody big enough and with deep enough pockets wanted to, there would be such a massive class action available against YouTube. There'd be just discovery for years. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Twitter did not get better. I got suspended yesterday for 12 hours. I couldn't use the platform for an entire 12 hours. Yeah, guys, I'm stop messaging me while I'm on stream, okay? I can't take the little beeps in my fucking ear, all right? It's too distracting. I was lucky to get my fucking money moved for the taxes today, to be honest with you, because I have been forgetting about that for days, and I finally remembered and finally was able to get into town to physically, because you have to go into town to do it, because there's no way to transfer it from a business account to a personal account on the internet, so you have to do it online or in person, which is fine, except I was there at 2:30 in the afternoon, and it was just is misery to stand there, because they got like 6 people behind the counter, but they got one person that's able to help anybody with anything, and everybody else just standing around there. We're just going to stand there and just not do anything. Okay. And we're just going to, all these women are just going to casually just keep looking at me. Just keep looking at him. Keep looking at him. Let's just keep him fucking standing there in the goddamn aisle with all these other these and everybody in there is black and fat and just yeah. At least I'll say this: the DMV here in town, because it's right over here, and it's lickety split. The DMV, I do not know what happened, but Miami County DMV, you go in there and it's like they like grab you when you open the door and you're done in like 5 seconds. There's no wait ever since they built this new building, and they always have like 50 people in there that are like hopping at the bit to help you. Every time I go in, it's amazing. It's amazing. And you get these like bright, bubbly little like 22-year-old girls that are like, "Hi, I can help you over here." I'm like, "Yes, you can." It's like what you imagine Hooters would be like.
I need some bread.
Like these farm girls that are just and they all have giant rocks on their hand, and it just I love going to the DMV now. I love it. And yes, I'm aware that that Big Mike is streaming, and his what do they call that? Sugar baby. I emailed him. I told him, you really better distance yourself from the people in your chat, because it's only a matter of time before they fucking turn on you. It really is only a matter of time. I do actually like going to the DMV now because it's generally younger women, and they're actually nice to me in there. The other thing that gets me is people think it's weird when I said I enjoy interacting with females and like checkout clerks or whatever in that capacity, because I was trying to relay the concept that that's an interaction with another person I don't otherwise get to have. And it's like, nope, can't do that. Got to make fun of him for that. All right. I don't really want to watch this stupid. I don't want to watch this. I clicked on this because gooning, and yeah, I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. We already watched Nicole. This girl has 140,000 subscribers anyway. I'm not going to bother with that. We have Shelby in her fake wolf painting. 42 comments. Brutal. Do you write all your own scripts? This is institutional gaslighting. We might get to this. We might not. I haven't decided yet. Everything they are telling you guys, Gen Z, every single thing they're telling you, they barked at millennials nonstop 15 years ago. When I graduated college, oh my God, you would have thought that I was like the reincarnation of Hitler in the workplace. I moved to New York and I started working at Scholastic, like an actual office job instead of just like a $32,000 a year startup job. But
I need some bread.
And you would have thought that I was like I said, was like killing puppies or something. Everyone hated millennials. Hardcore. 2011, 2012, 2014. Any bar scene, they just constantly making fun of you. Constantly making fun. You're lazy, entitled, don't work, don't know how to socialize. You have pubes on your face. You're this, you're that. They hated millennials. Every article, everything. But if you go back to Gen X, it was the same story. And then you go back, somebody pulled, I saw it on Twitter. I didn't save it down. I should have saved it down. I didn't. Somebody pulled a like pulp magazine from like the 60s called Baby Boomers. And it was like, will they survive? Will they have as much money as their parents? How will they ever make it? Because quite frankly, I went through it and I'm still going through it for the most part. I mean, according to certain people's litmuses, I am a complete loser. I am a complete narcissist, entitled, dry drunk, who's just perpetually enabled and failed to launch, never accomplished anything. Just a navel-gazing little petulant, goddamn Cartman little fuck who sits and whines and begs for money all the time. But then you also have to realize that all of that is just media narrative. It's just what they want you to think about yourself. Well, are you not entertained, Maximus? Contract's broken, but if you're a guy and you complain about that, you get thrown off YouTube. The mob. See, what happened was the AI NPC CIA NGO funded and inspired and perpetrated mob came after me, and they got enough of a groundswell of grassroots perceptual persuasion. That is to say, they convinced enough people to board on the hate bandwagon, and they ran me off YouTube. So A7, I will say this. It's absolutely correct that they are giving Gen Z shit constantly. But actually, let me read what you said. Conversations feel strained as life grows tougher. Yeah, it's really hard to come up with something to talk about when you're thinking
I need some bread.
about the simple fact that you don't have any food. You can't afford food. Like, what did I open this show with? I talked for like 10 minutes about Little Caesar's $6.79 pizza. Yeah. Like, the only thing that's on my mind is money.
I need some bread.
And some bread. And some booty. My generation faces challenges, and if your alpha's future is even bleaker. It feels pretty damn bleak right now. It does. And I will say this. James Brannick with the rage quit. Thank you. We'll get to that. Yes, we'll get to that. A7 Dimensions with the rage quit. Our generation thrives on constant evolution, adapting to tech changes every few years, unlike past ones where tradition sufficed. You know, I'll challenge you on that. I will challenge you on that. Hold on. God damn it, I hit the wrong thing. Sorry, this thing is like blasting in my ears. I have too many things. All right. Anyway, there is that aspect to it where everybody is so completely atomized and there is no shared culture. So it is very, it's a hydra. You know what I mean? It's like you can't, it's like trolls. It's like trolls. I'm never going to be able to stop people making YouTube channels with my name. I was under the assumption that there might be some semblance of privacy or expectation of quorum or respect towards my family. People are bastards. And they're just assholes. I'm not going to be able to do anything. I can't do anything about that except collect evidence. And not give them the satisfaction of what they want. Period. every possible insult you can think of has been lobbed against me, simply because I wanted to talk on the internet and ask for donations. That's all I did. Try to laugh and have a good time for a few hours, provide a place for people to come and gather and hang out. But I'm a vile, horrible, evil piece of shit person. Shit tier person, as they say. Okay. So, I'll say it again. The fire in the front of the store and the culprits are running out the back door with the money bag under their arm, with the money bags under their... No, it angered me to see it too, and that was the point. First they tried to basically sow discord between the two of us, and then they basically tried to sow jealousy on my part towards him. Everything they can do to just put as much discord as possible into my existence. There's a lot of fan fiction about me. They took my livelihood on YouTube away, and they are doing everything they can to. Yeah, I don't have fuck you money, so there's that. And then the insults about the real estate, about how, well, if he would have just invested that money, he wouldn't have 2 unsellable shit shacks. He'd have $250,000 in investments. You sure? You sure about that? I can't eat or live in an investment. Everybody and their cousin and all these fat dweebs on the internet all have an incredible amount to say about me. And I've read through the comments. It's amazing fiction. Let's just put it that way. It's actually amazing fiction. They've claimed that I've said things I haven't. They've claimed that I've done things I've never done. It's amazing. Yeah, guys, we don't need to spend this entire chat talking about this. I'm very aware that evil people are doing everything they can to make me want to off myself. That's the end goal. They've stated as much. They want that, or they want me having a meltdown so bad that I get taken away in handcuffs. And every single one of their little concern trolling things, this guy tagged me on this little stupid essay he wrote. AI wrote. This fucking essay he supposedly wrote this morning. And all through the thing, it says, Ray's not a bad person. He just needs help. They always sprinkle in that little medical pharmacopoeia call to action in there. You need help. You need help. They did the same thing with Britney Spears in the early 2000s. If you remember, this is the same COINTELPRO op that they ran against anybody who was not going along with what they wanted to have happen. Because I wouldn't plug into the antinatalist, red pill, hedonic treadmill, occultic fucking manosphere grift. I wouldn't stay in my lane. I colored outside the lines a little bit too much. And that was my biggest sin, was saying that I had some expectations for all of my suffering.
Yeah. I actually kind of had an exorcism, Michael, under the influence of ayahuasca.
Oh my God.
Raymond said on his stream that he touches himself at the kitchen table. Dude, why? It's not even disabled, I'm just tired. He had a homestead base, and he had a horse named Loki.
Okay. I'm going to have to fill my second
He lived in El
page.
Cajon, so he had kind of a horse farm.
Guys, you know what this means?
Shepherds as well.
I gotta find it. Oh my God, I gotta pin it to my fucking Twitter, because every day I want to play it and I can't find it because it goes farther and farther down. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. was 60. She was 28. He got her high. And then she got high. And she got fucked. All right, I got to add the audio players.
I'm not gonna even look at Raymond's new hair. He's so insecure that he has to put a wig on. That's ridiculous.
All right, this one might be juicy.
I'm dependent on my mommy, and she pays my bills with my dad's money.
Bro. All right, we might end up with a bunch of super chat fucking stuff here.
Raymond said on a stream that he touches himself at the. I'm dependent on my mommy. Raymond said on a stream that he touches himself at the kitchen table. Dude, why? It's not even disabled. I'm just tired. Yeah. I actually kind of had an exorcism, Michael. Under the at a homestead. And she just
Masturbating.
I'm just
No,
tired.
here's what I said. I said I was furiously masturbating. I said I was furiously masturbating on a Saturday night after not doing it for 12 fucking days straight. I was all horned up and pent up. All right? Get it right. And you think you can shame me. I know that all of you people who think it's some kind of own. Oh no, Raymond talked about masturbation. Oh my God. All of you people, you don't even talk to women. I forgot. That was my big gotcha. Thank you, Fish Mittens. Thank you, Fish Mittens. Really appreciate you. Hey, I sent you the, you haven't been getting high since January? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I am going to have to put images on this stuff because I'm going to forget.
Said on a stream that he touches himself at the kitchen table. Dude, why?
That's what I was
It's not
going to
even
talk
disabled,
about.
I'm just-
I had an epiphany last night when I was looking through all their comments and everything, when they were trying to make fun of me for that article I wrote 15 years ago. Drunk off my ass, by the way. About, like, they're trying to weave this into some narrative about me. Some, like, gotcha narrative, even though I never purported to be any kind of red pill anything. In fact, I can't stand most of red pill anything. And they keep trying to say that it's some gotcha. And then I realized, because I was reading through the comments, and I'm like, none of these guys have ever actually talked to women or it really ever interacted with them in a capacity beyond the checkout clerks. Like, because I wrote, you know, I reread it and it was like, yeah, it could use some editing. It could use some embellishment, a little bit of an alliteration. It's very descriptive instead of like artistic. It could be better. It could be more concise. It could be a better piece of writing, but I wrote it drunk off my ass 15 years ago for a blog. You know what I mean? I have Twitter accounts I don't know the passwords to. You're going to go find those? They're full of me seething at the bar about hot couples coming in and sitting down within earshot of me. It's almost like I've been the same person this entire time. Is that some kind of gotcha to you? And again, that just shows you how irrelevant these fuckers really are, because I had completely forgotten about that point in general. But basically, I realized these people in this little hug box over there on that page, they've never actually been with women ever. Because, you know, at a certain point, you do have to realize that, like, if you love someone, sometimes you have to give them away. You know what I mean? You have to accept that they left and they're no longer interested and it didn't work out and they moved on. Like, that's a natural thing to. That was what that was about, was coping with that. And if you can't see that, I don't know how to. You've lost a piece of your humanity. And one thing I realized is that I've allowed YouTube, red pill, manosphere bullshit to take a piece of my humanity away from me. And of course, they spin the narrative all the time. Oh, he hates women. He's just this hateful woman bashing. He hates women so much. And even that comment on that one chick's, oh, you made fun of her for being fat your entire stream. The stream was 8 hours long, first of all. I made a comment about the weight and about dieting. That was and I actually was trying hard not to make jokes about the weight. But narrative spinning is narrative spinning, and they'll do whatever they can to make sure that they psychologically terrorize you, because that's their end goal, is to make you feel and second guess of what you've said, make you doubt. That's the gang stalking operation. That's the gaslighting operation. That's the psychological operation, is to make you doubt. But I know what I said. I've said it before. I really do mean this. My biggest regret in life will probably be not having children. At this point, it feels like it's pretty impossible. And I'm not going to sign up to be a stepdad. It's not happening. It seems pretty far away. It seems like something that's probably not going to happen. And I at 41 best years, there is a level of analysis where you look at the past, and I look at age about 18 to 22, 23. About 18 to 23, I think, is when I was actually in long-term relationships. Because there was one that was like 2.5 years, and then there was a 6-month of nothing. And then my second girlfriend was like the last year of college, basically. It was a 1.5 years we were together, on and off. You know how that goes. So it's... Nobody wants a memory chip reminder of someone's what could have been. Yeah, it's hard to deal with what could have been. It is. Current dating landscape, when you look at it, it's like the dollar. When you look at what's her name? Catherine Fitz talking about hedge fund managers, talking about retiring the dollar system in 1997. And then you look at the last 30 years and how it's panned out. And then you look at it through that perspective. Every single thing that's happened in the last 30 years makes perfect sense. They want the dollar to go to zero. That's the plan. They want no family formation. That's the plan. They have flower grandmas now at weddings. On Saturday, they had the grandmothers doing the flower girl thing. There weren't any grandkids. I think there was like 2 children there. Total. At a wedding. Children of men. They have to show you before they do it. Endless videos of affluent, white, liberal women sitting in their luxury apartments, bitching about their breakup and they lost their job. I don't know who this person is, but she popped up in my feed. You have women, endless talking head videos, life with no friends, no kids, no marriage. It just... 33-year-old professional writer. God. Yeah, she's peak New York. 33, How I live on $3,800 a month as a freelance writer in major debt. Jesus. Holy shit. We might have to watch this girl. But James, in all seriousness, this is... I know I'm not being the most articulate. And I know that I might be a little scatterbrained because I'm distracted with other things. And quite frankly, it's like balls hot in here right now. It's so fucking hot and like clammy, sticky, nasty. And I'm just like breathing in heat, basically. I didn't stay for the reception. They were going to have the food at like 6:00 and it was like 5. And then everybody was just at the bar getting drunk immediately. And I was like, I'm not staying for this. I'm not doing this. Are in America. There's 48 million single adult males in America, ma'am. 95% of them aren't getting laid. Okay, the cow gets 1 press. The round bird gets 1 press. The elephant gets 1 press.
So I was thinking to myself recently, how much of these issues that men talk about when it applies to dating and marriage, certainly, but also when it applies to friendship, when it applies to housing costs and a plethora of other issues, perhaps. You hear a lot of talk about the West. And I was thinking how much of these things perhaps apply on a global scale, or at the very least other parts of the world. Because you hear a lot of men who are going overseas, whether it's for work, whether it's for marriage. And what I found was very interesting, but also very telling of what could be soon to come, if it hasn't already. And that is in South Korea, they have the lowest fertility rate of anywhere on the globe. Also, at any point in modern history since this sort of metric was collected, and it is, when I had checked, 0.7 and between 0.7 and 0.8 births per woman. Now, what I found very interesting about that were that the primary drivers of why that is the case, which in my opinion, you could really say lower rate of marriage as well. I mean, I would imagine those things go hand in hand. But some of the main drivers were things like high housing costs, like longer work hours, competitive pressure, but also a big influx in young women who see motherhood as in a downgrade or a burden, much like a lot of what you see here from the millennial and Gen Z generations. And I will say this, when you see men rejecting, at the very least, conventional forms of marriage is because of the risks involved, like divorce. It's not because they're rejecting the role of fatherhood. And I remember when I was in grade school, there was a big push to reject this idea of being a mother, like it is in some way a downgrade. And we certainly have seen the remnants of that. I mean, you just look at people who are roughly my age, older, and even younger perhaps, and the millennial generation who, and I could even say, or I would say rather, in many ways they're worse than the Gen Z kind of dating scene, because now we're seeing what happens with that mindset if you get to a point where you're 35, 40 years old. But nonetheless, when it comes to this sort of topic, I remember a time where there wasn't so much competitive pressure, but also obsession on the status, certainly with friendships, right? You could have someone who is unemployed, someone who is making a 6-figure salary, someone who's married, someone who's single, someone who's making YouTube videos at 1 a.m. for whatever reason. And they could all be in the same friend circle. No one was judging one another. No one was trying to one up, or at least for the most part. There wasn't this big sort of competitive pressure and obsession on the status. Now, I had a conversation with someone earlier today who he himself has family from South Korea. We talked for a couple hours over the phone, and he was telling me that what you see over there is much like what you see here. The social media obsession is even more pronounced there, rather. And he was saying how women are rejecting, or really just, there's this form of hypergamy, but also a lack of loyalty and commitment. A lot of these weird open relationships. He was saying the stuff you see on social media was essentially the same stuff that you see here in terms of the really things that shouldn't be at all influences. So in many ways it makes sense. But the conclusion that we both had come to was that certainly a
GTA 6 is truly cooked. Every day, there's new and new leaks. And people are slowly starting to ask, do we really need this realism? It doesn't honestly seem to add a lot. It just seems tedious. And the other thing that's currently happening is people are absolutely clowning on the Rockstar defenders. Oh, don't spoil GTA 6, the leaks. Think about the developers. My poor multi-billion-dollar company. Yes, and these people are absolutely getting clowned upon. We already talked about everyone's favorite synthetic shell potato previously. Be sure to send a kind word to all your favorite GTA coverage accounts. Hey, that's me technically, I guess. Every single kind text in times like these means the world. Is he getting hunted? Is this guy getting... What's happening? Are GTA news accounts getting, like, hunted or something? Are we playing the human games? What's going on here? Why do we need to cuddle these people? What the hell? The world to each one of us. Heart emoji. Amazing. I mean, you cannot be this out of touch, honestly. A little bit more, and I would say that this is as absolutely brain damaged as anything that XQC says. More about him later on, obviously. Creators like TG Go... I almost said the G word. Yeety, Gomroll, video, blah, blah, blah. Work very hard to provide you all of the news. Man, they must work so hard. You there, in the smeltery, on the potato field, you don't work hard enough. You know who really works hard? It's GameRoll _. These people are insane. They deserve all the love. You get, but people just unironically wake up and post something like this and think this is okay. Okay, this is why we need a two-tier system. There's us, the humans, and there's whatever the hell this is supposed to be. Absolutely amazing. And yes, people are clowning like hell on this because posts like this are just brain damaged. Now, granted, Synthetic Potato is being paid by Rockstar because he's affiliated with them. Lamau, Raffle, PNSL, help me, I'm dying. Absolutely on point. And there's a lot of people like this. There are a lot of, oh, leave the poor multi-billion-dollar company alone. Someone please care about me because I post about GTA 6 on Twitter. My life is so unbelievably hard. You would not even understand, you plebs. Oh, someday we will purge the world, and we know what's not gonna survive. And yes, you can Reddit moderators are like Rockstar. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is really just special. GTA 6 really has changed the world. And I mean, there's literally more. People who paid CyberLeak to leak the game should all be charged with online piracy and deserve jail time. Literally, that's the FBI. Bro, I added the FBI last time, and it was about that one-eyed pirate who's in the American Congress, you know, that one, about the fact that that guy has been sitting in Congress for 6 years, and he has only stolen 1 million of, 1 fucking million of tax dollars? Like, what is, he's not even trying. Like, get someone new in there. That was the last time I hashtagged the FBI. This is absolutely amazing. FBI, please arrest the GTA 6 leaker. Again, it just does not get a lot better. And needless to say, again, no one supports this. I don't know where people existences like this get found, but they are. This is from whatever this is, Ben Videotex. I've noticed Rockstar has stopped sending DMCA takedown requests at this point. They've given up and crying. It's like a bad thing, and then someone just responds, cry about it, which is true. Go cry about it. Like, oh my God, Rockstar is not doing the reasonable thing and not actually trying to ruin people. Who would have expected? Especially after the fact that we know that Rockstar is actually trying to ruin the lives of people who don't even have anything to do with the videos because they're shooting wildly and into the dark, and just who they hit, they hit. By the way, guys, considering I'm on Rockstar's naughty boy list, please like the video. We deserve the love. Amazing. GTA 6 leaker went from fighting for gamers to charging 163k just to get contact with them and request custom main gameplay footage or ad placement on the leaked clips. Okay, so what? I mean, yeah, he's probably gonna try and enrich himself. Am I supposed to think that he's not gonna do that? Hey, he may not be the greatest guy, but at least he did tell Rockstar that having no discs is bad. Not to mention the pump and dump coin. I mean, if you're buying a crypto coin at this point from something like this, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of deserve your money being bamboozled. They're promoting on every clip, which caused someone who was gullible enough to buy and lose 400. Listen, if someone spent 400k on this and lost it, I will argue that they did not deserve it in the first place, okay? This is quite the amazing feat, honestly. Their days are numbered anyway. Dude, if the leaker is from India, how are you gonna find them? He's just gonna go into the streets of Bangladesh and Ghana as, well, no fart is truly gone in India, as we all know. It kind of encompasses it and it stays there forever. But you get the point. Most of the subdomains hosting the website were taken down. Oh no. Rockstar is currently in process of catching them with help of Microsoft and Discord. These absolute a-hole lickers, it's just crazy. The boots have never been shinier on one hand, boys. The boots truly have never been more shiny. And then we have good old everyone's favorite Canadian, but non-Murahat, XQC, who once again is shining throughout everything with unbelievable levels of autism.
Chat, I think that if you're a leaker, you're a fucking bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't know about who you are. It's never good. It doesn't do good for anybody. Even the ones that like the game don't want to see the game.
Then don't watch the leaks. It's that simple. Most people, by the way, want to see the leaks. I love how this guy is just like, I'm gonna speak for everyone. I rolled the dice, lucked out, and now I'm a multi-millionaire. So my opinion is the opinion of everyone in the world. Yes, I am XQC. And if you disagree me, here's my watch. I don't wear a watch because I don't have self-esteem issues, but he does. So he wears one. It is what it is. And it's like, oh, the leak, and also again, like, leaking of the footage so you can make a more informed decision. Do you want to buy or not buy GTA 6? How dare someone do that? How dare someone do that? Rockstar chose to not show us any gameplay, any meaningful information to make our decisions, and now someone is giving us the option to decide with information, will we buy GTA 6 or not? That's evil. Again, it's like, the purge cannot happen fast enough, honestly. And here's another clip. XQC goes off on people complaining GTA 6 paywalling their content. And of course, of course he needed to even defend this. Of course he needed to say, yes, paywalling content is actually good. Now there's...
them, they're not doing paywall content, no PC release. You should be thanking them. They're not doing PC release. With the engine that they use and how they make their games, it would take another fucking year and a half or 2 years to make the game. It'd be delayed by 2 years. It's thankful enough that the games were only delayed as much as it did. You should thank them for delaying a game that was not ready.
Yes, be thankful that they're releasing an uncooked product. Be thankful, you pleb, you non-multi-millionaire.
If they're ready, then they are okay not fucking releasing it. And if there's the only thing you should get mad about a company is if they continuously say a date and push it back. A delay or two is never wrong. The games that have 5 to 5 delays, that's wrong.
I can't, like, how can someone lick things so clean? It truly is a talent. I mean, being out of touch on this level is truly a talent at this point. We got also this. Breaking Rockstar parent Take-Two Interactive hired lawyer firms that's now coming down hard on ordinary gaming accounts. In one case, they were not even allowed to talk about the leaks. Yeah, Rockstar's doing a lot of crazy shit at this point. Hopefully I don't get hit, but honestly, who knows? I have been careful. I have not shown a single piece of leaked video game footage. I have just only shown fake maps and conceptual maps. So I should be fine. But I mean, damn, they are unironically going after everyone. If you want to pause and read this, do. But there's nothing really interesting said here. There's just a bunch of stuff that people are getting effed because of this, because Rockstar does not care. Again, Rockstar, the company that you should care about because they are multi-billions worth. They are important. Who don't care about us, needless to say, but you get the point. It's pathetic. And also, I mean, the XQC stuff is just so stupid because the reality is, and I found a post that kind of says exactly what I personally feel. A former Rockstar technical director says that the recent GTA 6 leaks are not as serious as people think. Obi Vermey, who worked on GTA 4 and other Rockstar games, says most people who will eventually buy GTA 6 aren't spending their time searching for leaked footage. Aren't spending. 90% of future players don't spend their time on the internet looking for video snippets. They don't have time and don't want spoilers. The people who don't want spoilers are not going to be searching this stuff up. Yeah, they're just going to ignore it. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to see this stuff, you just don't go on the internet. You have no right to demand that other people don't talk about this. We're going to talk about whatever the hell we feel like talking about. It's that simple. If you don't want to see the leaks, don't see the leaks. Just don't look at them. It's that simple. What, do you not have even the most slightest bit of self-restraint that you can't control yourself and you're gonna watch the leaks no matter what? Well, I think you have bigger problems than GTA 6 leaks because you're probably addicted to, like, heroin or something. In any case, this doesn't matter. And a lot of people, for example, for me, seeing a leak of something is not necessarily bad because, I mean, it's not gonna dissuade me from buying something if I think it's good. I personally don't even care about leaks. So I can go on something that has been leaked, see the discussion, see people talk about it, see what's happening, and still enjoy it later on if I feel like it. There's no problem with that. Everyone's looking at GTA 6 leaks. Wrong! Dude, these GTA 6 accounts that are just popping up randomly, like, who fucking makes an account that thinks that they're gonna strike it big, honestly? I'm looking at what happenings in Jason's punches this dude. Their hair reaction. We're not gonna watch this. There's a video attached to this, but yeah, it's like this guy. The glaze from these absolute creatures, by the way. The hair reacts to the impact. Physics. Wow. The ragdoll physics look insane. They don't look insane in the slightest. They look like something that we have seen 20 years ago. Blood hits the cat. Whoa! Blood comes from his... Whoa, boys! I mean, this is some advanced shit right here. GTA 6 is truly gonna be the most advanced thing that has ever happened to humanity. Like ragdoll physics. Have you ever even heard of this concept of ragdoll physics? I personally have not, obviously. You know, I've never played Skyrim, Morrowind, or, you know, any Bethesda game. It's never. Yeah. The glaze for GTA 6 also is just hilarious. And people are clowning, but they don't want to show the video again. So, you know, that's where we're ending this. In any case, that's pretty much it. GTA 6, remember, boys, give a like to your GTA 6 news account because it's a very hard time for them. Absolute clowns.
Pokemon Scalper reads the sign, saying 2 items only. Our local Pokemon Scalper approaches the display and freezes. There it is, the dreaded sign. Limit 2 items per guest. He reads it again, just to be sure. His hands tremble. His dreams shatter. The era of 30 booster boxes in one trip? Over. And somewhere, a kid finally gets a pack. Pokemon Scalper reads the sign, saying 2 items only. Our local Pokemon Scalper approaches the display
You might already know how important supply lines are in Fallout 4 and the benefits they provide. You might even have carefully planned a network of settlements and trading hubs that looks great on your Pip-Boy map. Or maybe you're new to the game and really
Shibirao. Vobin awavine. Fibweni dapsu. Yatu fet.
the Soviet Union, and then the United States. I heard this great, I don't remember who it was. It was one of these smarmy dudes that sits behind a microphone with his little fucking comb over and his polo shirt. Polos. Jay Dyer type guy. I don't think it was Jay Dyer, but it was like a Jay Dyer guy. Does that make sense? He looked like that smarmy, like, I'm smarter than you, but I'm really not podcast guy. I don't know who it was. He was talking about how the Civil Rights Act and the welfare state was America's response to the Soviet Union. Now, the Soviet Union, obviously a totally planned economy, destroyed itself within 80 years. And the Russians still speak about the Soviet Union as just an administration change to Putin. And there was an abject hopelessness in the populace, especially in young people. There was the kind of nihilism that you see today in the 90s, in the former Soviet Union. So then you look at the timeline. Soviet Union fell in the late 80s, early 90s. I can't remember if it was in the late 80s or early 90s. Same thing. That was about 30 years ago, 40 years ago. And then you look at the difference between 1917 and 1965. That's what, 50, 40 years? If 1965 and the welfare state and planned economies and how everything's been going since the 60s, which the 60s was the last decade of opportunity in America. The 90s kind of, but it was really only because they just money printed it like crazy under Reagan. We haven't won a war since the 80s, guys. Do you realize that, right? Like, this is the dirty little secret about American exceptionalism. It hasn't existed in almost 30 years. Like, the American are the dominant world power. It's a fucking LARP. So, you look at the timeline between the start of the Soviet Union and the fall of the Soviet Union, and then you overlap that with starting the American Soviet Union in 1965, and then how many years later are we right now? I actually don't know. 61 years. Timeline adds up, because about the 70s, the Soviets were, and I've heard this talked about this way, the Soviets were dumping what little money they had left over, resources, into a nuclear plant that was failing. That is credited as one of the reasons the Soviet Union fell, was because they kept, like, American posturing about nukes was so effective that the Soviet Union spent themselves into oblivion trying to match America's spending on nuclear. Now, what is the analogous to nuclear? And I've heard many people talk about this lately. The analogous to nuclear is data centers. This ties into what I was talking about earlier. See? Give me patience. I'll tie it in. Don't worry. The AI data center build out right now, this whole China competing with China LARP, we are spending ourselves into oblivion, inflating the currency away and building the stock market up to all-time highs every single day to try to outdevelop this invisible enemy on the same timeline that the fall of the Soviet Union happened. And Dwight, I did see your comment about the U.S. may fall, but the American people will live on. Yes. I think Russians are extremely strong people. Just everything that I can garner from the Slavs, Slavic people, the Samis, they're Finnish, but, you know, the Slavic people, the Russians, the Siberian people, very strong for centuries. And Russia's still the biggest nation around. Well, bam, I'm going to get to that point too. I think that, in all honesty, the data center build out, there's a 50-50 shot that it completes. I think that there's plenty of money, and money capital, just because of the nature of hedge funds and private equity capital, will find a return. And these data centers, they're already trading credit default swaps based on these data centers being finished or not. These data centers are being funded by private equity lines, credit lines, that are backed by private equity hedge funds, basically, which is off stock market investments. Think Big Lots, Joanne Fabrics, that kind of shit. Your dental office that gets bought out. Your HVAC company that gets bought out. I just realized Sinaguso said he was starting to be an HVAC guy. He probably works for, like, ECO or one of those fucking private equity HVAC companies. So he's worthless. Anyway, I think that politicians are not as smart as they think they are, and I think there's a direct intelligence correlation between believing AI is useful and real and can think for itself versus just a useful tool. And I think that there's a lot of people being duped right now, and money is flowing in ways that we will never be made aware of, and that people will never, that people cannot comprehend. Like in Weimar Germany, all that mattered was what you looked like, because the value system, they've taken away money or like success or attainment or being an honorable person as something that is attractive. And all that matters is perceived attractiveness and then perceived status. And even the status thing doesn't matter, because chicks like Amanda will date a tall, homeless bum. Guarantee you. if he's hot enough.
What could that
Yes, she is a theater kid. She's a theater kid.
mean? Today, we are going to be focusing on all or nothing thinking. You see things in black and white categories. If your performance falls short of perfect, you see yourself as a total failure, for instance, but that is all or nothing thinking. For instance, baby,
This is getting weird.
you don't know how much I lift. All or nothing thinking can look like, hey, just because I missed going to the gym this Sunday, I shouldn't go at all. I screwed up.
I'm so fucking... Jim doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I totally backtracked. I totally failed.
She is reading her social work books. This is boring.
I missed going to the gym this Sunday. I didn't get my lifts in. I can lift a whole 8 pounds. I can bench press it. No spotter.
Pay attention to whether her advice helps your dating life at all. Nothing has helped my dating life. Literally nothing. That's what I realized. And that's when I stopped caring. That's when I say, no.
No!
I'm not participating in this madness anymore. I'm done. It would be nice to have somebody to come home to. It would be nice to have somebody to spend a night a week with. It'd be nice to have that be on an exclusive basis. It'd be nice to have somebody check in on me that was a female. I think that every guy, he's lying to you if he says, oh, that's female validation. He's being a disingenuous person if he's mocking you for that. Every guy would like that. If it's going to come to me, it's going to come to me. I have tried to force it. I have tried to will it. I have tried to pray for it. I have tried to do everything for it. It has not happened. I cannot help that. So, nothing has helped my dating life. Therefore, I don't care. I don't know what got me on that. Do I feel bad but her dating advice is worthless? No, it's completely worthless. She's actually like... Her videos... They're 4 minutes long. That's the only reason we watch them.
Okay.
It's a good ease into this madness and this insanity. Dude, look how bad she looks, by the way. And this bullshit. And yes, I Exist got divorced. And then Marissa. Like, we got... God, she looks like she's doing a JOI countdown in this video. And yes, correct. Guys, here's the dirty little secret. Almost all dating advice is completely worthless. It is almost all dictated. And in society now, you cannot go up to a woman and say, I would like to sleep with you. You cannot go up to a woman and say, I would like to take you to dinner. You can't. That's assault now. All dating advice is useless. All of it. We're in a situation. This is through no fault of your own, which is another reason I don't think guys should feel bad about this at all. Prostitution is absolutely expected. These girls want $300 for their time. They want to they want to literally be compensated for their time, and that doesn't guarantee they'll sleep with you. That's an unacceptable situation. Like I said earlier, the guy on 4chan was describing what my dating life actually used to be in 2010. He was paying for this chick to come over, have dinner, to cook her dinner. He cooked her dinner. If I'm paying a bitch to come over and sleep with me, and dinner is involved, she's cooking it. If I'm paying you $300, you're cooking me dinner. Let's be clear. But the guy was saying that he pays these broads to come over, this one girl. He's been seeing this one escort for a while. She comes over. He cooks her dinner. They watch a movie, smoke weed, whatever, drink, sleep together. She sleeps over. Then they wake up and do it again and she leaves. And he's like, oh, it's great. $300-$400. It's like, that's just dating. Like, I'm not that old. That's legitimately what dating is. Like, am I missing something here? Like, what that I just described is just having a girlfriend. Yeah, she could make a lot of money just being a girl streamer. Well, she gets super chats. She absolutely gets super chats. She has no issue getting money. I think she should lean into the tarot card stuff, shtick. I think she should completely give up on the dating advice thing. Amanda, I don't know if you're watching this. No dude takes you seriously when it comes to dating advice. I think you should lean into the Carney thing. I think you should lean into the tarot card shtick. I think you should get one of those fezzes and put it on your head and do the 1960s Miss Cleo or whatever. Do Collins. Carney Max 1000. I'm just saying, it's like the Wingmanda thing isn't working. It's not working. No one's taking this seriously. Carney Max. You're good at that, actually. Her live streams are like a sideshow circus. I can't speak today. Yes, that's one of the only things she has going for her is she's attractive and pleasant. But here's the thing you got to understand about women. If they are attractive and pleasant, they could be telling you to kill yourself and to get away with it. They could be saying, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. They literally can say whatever they want. And YouTube has made that very clear. Is she attractive or just young? Well, that was my point, Dwight. I think these guys are blinded by the fact that she's thin, is young, and has long hair. Maybe that's what I got confused. Because remember last night when I got really upset when I found... I didn't get upset, but I realized that Eleanor was in her 30s. And she's living in a car, like Cece. And it's like, Cece is not attractive. Cece is kind of a disgusting hot mess who's obviously insanely desperate.
Look who the fuck's talking.
Look, the jumping, you know what? You know who jumps to conclusions? People who have been around the block once or twice. We kind of can smell bullshit from a mile away, and we can kind of figure out when you're trying to stick your fist up our ass. And you know what? Some guys don't like a fist in their ass because we're
Not certain other people.
God damn it. So who are they to comment? No. They are the meme. No, it's not them. It's their simps. And it's the men in the black pill manosphere space that want to see me dead. Drunk in a ditch again somewhere. It's their goal. Stated goal. Handcuffs, drunk, dead. They love to remind me of it every chance they get. I don't remember why I got on this. I think I'm pissed off because he's running that tractor. I think that's what the problem is. Well, they not only misjudge, what's frustrating is I'm not allowed to publish anything on YouTube without getting another hate speech strike. But they will publish out of context, recontextualized, defamatory content about me. See how that game works? Which is why it's an op. It's way too coordinated. James is obviously in on it, not James Brannick. I'd say his last name, but I don't know if that's a trap to try to get me on something. But I'm almost 100% convinced that he's one of those clip channels. All right. Should we go to Bree? I'm over it. Amanda, I'm sorry. Amanda, I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna bother commenting. I'm not gonna bother. And she would reject me. I think she would reject me. Okay, let's go to Miss Bree. We have many more women. Do you want to do Bree, or do you want to find out if she actually got divorced? Because oh wait, she got shoved off a balcony. Wait, so much is happening. Hold on. Bree's broke. Let's find out why. Right. Okay.
After 9 months of unemployment.
Oh my God. Dear diary, my teen angst, it has a body count. She's like sitting in the sunshine. She has like her... I will say this. She presents herself much better than Shelby does. Like, God, look at this. She looks homeless. At least Bree looks pretty good. Like, she looks okay in this. Like, she looks... How do I say this without being called racist? She looks humbled. The sex toy thing didn't take off. Right. She got 0 referrals.
I finally reached the point where this is what I have to do to survive. I have to apply to doo-doo jobs.
Oh, no.
No. That's right. Son of bitches.
Look. I'm going to be spending the next, 4 months, whatever, the many months for the next year. I mean, what is it? September, October, November, December, the next 4.5 months, working with my hands, with a messed up nerve sac in my ass, trying to build something, trying to help my dad pay his bills. You know what I mean? Like, work that she would think is beneath the CrossFit man. There are guys out there that are literally shoveling shit out of porta-johns, and actually, they get paid a lot of money. Sephiroth, thank you! I keep forgetting. Sephiroth, thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. What did he say? They are so above actual work. It's not like, here's what I've realized, and my dad might get a kick out of this. Young people just think work is beneath them. And this, I don't care if you say that this is the most boomer take I've ever had. The amount of people that I meet or interact with or talk to, without exception, there is a direct correlation between their attitude towards something, that, a job that is beneath them, and their financial position. Every single one over the course of my entire life. Every single one. Without exception. They're not willing to get a $15 an hour job to make ends meet. It's beneath them. Shelby, the way she was talking about her fucking job at Kroger. Oh my God, it drove me nuts. It was this one.
Yuck. Can you
No,
look
not
away
that
from me?
one.
It's a
Damn it, which one was it?
It's like we were focusing on my performance. The performance.
Remember that IQ video? She was losing her fucking mind over all these, literally retards. She was calling them retards at her job that were beneath her. It's gonna be funny when they get a job and they find her toy video. I don't know. She's a black woman. They basically have immunity in the workplace. Like, legitimately. It's... All right, I gotta hear this. I gotta hear about this doo-doo job. Messed up nerve sack in my ass. I'm just saying, the neuralgia, that's what it is, because it gets worse as the day goes on, and it's, any straining, I'm just going to have to learn how to breathe. 135 IQ. There's at least 100 simps that if she was like, I need a place to stay, they would be like, yes, my lady, yes, queen. Instantly. Doo-doo job, she's walking dogs.
This is what I have to do to survive. I have to apply to doo-doo jobs.
Oh my god, you're such a... Oh, it is a doo-doo job! Wait, is that her? No. No, that's her from the side? Bro.
Jobs where I literally have to...
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
To scoop shit. Dog
That's her from the side.
shit, to be precise. Pet sitting has been a side hustle of mine.
Her, holy shit. Her and Shelby both live in Atlanta. So remember how Shelby said that she would not do Rover for pit bulls? Which was something she said in her most recent live. I don't know if we covered it on this channel. She legitimately went on this diatribe. She's always trying to act black, but she hates black people. And she hates pit bulls. She hates pit bulls. Absolutely hates pit bulls. The way she was talking about them, it's like, holy shit.
For like 6 years since the
She's got... All these women are going to have a rude awakening soon. I don't know. I legitimately believe that once they all hit 65, they will line up for the Soylent Pods. They'll line up for it. They'll love it. With glee, they'll get in the Soylent Pod. I'm serious. They will probably end Roth non-taxation on retirements, and then they'll just confiscate. Well, through inflation anyway, they're going to confiscate. But mandatory death age, you don't think they're above that? When their horseshit office jobs are gone, they're screwed. Well, Bree, literally, I like big butts, and I can't. She was shaped like a, not an attractive. And okay, how do I say this nicely? An unfortunate outfit, but she's got a short back. You know what I mean? That's a bad combo from a physiognomy perspective for a black girl. I'm not trying to be. It just is. I can see why she's had trouble dating. People say that about me, okay? I'm just watching a video. I'm absolutely, once they realize there's no going back over the wall, nobody's interested in, and anyway, all the line up for the final noble sacrifice, well, that's how it's going to be sold. You're saving the environment, we'll incinerate you, you had a good run. I should stop giving them ideas. See, he's an idea man. See, that Raymond? We gotta keep him around, because we milk him for some ideas, yes. Our healthcare system, yep. There's, yeah. I mean, Martin Goldberg, 2 years ago, I remember this, I remember covering it, was talking about how, or maybe last year, was talking about this LARP that millennial guys will be able to find some chick that's over 35 to settle down with, finally. And they'll be fine, like, the simps would want that. But he was like, there's not going to be any women interested in that. They're moving into their cars. Legitimately, they're moving into their cars. The millennial women they made their choices. They either are married and have children, or they are single, and they are getting priced out of their rental, and they are moving into their cars. In mass. And no, you don't, those unimaginative Malthusian ghouls. Well, it is true, they are unimaginative. They are absolutely unimaginative. I agree with you there. I don't want them either. Well, that's the other thing. One of the reasons we watch these, and I tell you about my life and my experiences, these girls are a mess. And you have to realize that, like, you should not be trying to please or appease or live up to their standards. At all. It's kind of like that saying, your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer. It's kind of like my detractors. I've seen what makes you happy. Nothing. And you've tried everything against me. Yeah, exactly. Don't be a fucking simp. Yeah. Oh, you haven't heard that? Yeah, that's a classic. Your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you smile. Trans tunes! Interiors. So Division 9 is what they call it. Interiors, walls, ceilings. We'll paint. Drywall paint. Put the ceilings in. So it's, the people that were single, like me and Bree and Shelby in their 30s and stuff, we died. There's like drunkards, vagabonds, tramps, travelers. Do you really know many, like, older bachelors in history that are notable? I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, what guys in my situation life was like in, like, before the 30s, before the 1800s.
The Middle Ages. Like traveling hobos was a thing in Europe. They would go from convent to convent to convent. There was a term for it. Not alms
Poor, but like there was like a term, like a monkish term for it, where they would let them stay at the monasteries. I don't remember what it was. They employ them. I really feel like they're all the ones in the history books. I don't know. Hammers are dropping, bam, pocket sand. Tesla. Well, I mean, there was a history video I watched about these guys that were like single, not property owners. They would like walk around Europe, England, and they were like tramps, but they have been out of the loop. Are their YouTube videos really gone? Yes. Gumroad is up, it's available, but I was full spotted hate speech struck, mass hate speech content strikes on my channel, so I had to take everything down, unfortunately. So none of the videos on YouTube are mine, none. If I'm in a video on YouTube, it is not my video. Somebody stole that video. And yes, YouTube moderation is a joke, and they won't do anything about the videos that are being stolen from me, but
I ended up getting a proposal writing job with a government contractor.
Oh my god, you're a fucking you're a fucking Soviet. You're a Soviet Union. You're government. You're a company man.
Probably like a $5,000 a year pay cut because of this
That's literally like $40 a paycheck. That's nothing. Shut up.
career switch. But I was willing to go a little
Maybe $100 a paycheck.
backwards in order to eventually move forwards because I really just wanted to be able to officially put writing on my resume, a writing title on my resume. So the plan was to get a
No one cares about your resume.
writing job, get the experience.
I don't think I've ever had anybody give a shit about my resume. Not once.
And
I didn't even have to like prove that I knew how to use the software. The 20 teens were great. You could just say you knew JavaScript and they would hire you. It was wonderful. It was...
Then that would open up more writing opportunities. I was doing YouTube intermittently in between them, but I was definitely not taking it seriously. If my job started to get serious, I definitely had no problem with stopping any of my other side hustles.
The one thing they made me do was take drug tests. It's like this weird humiliation ritual for like office work. They make you go to like the seediest fucking public clinic, pick a pee in a cup, and like the nurse watches you because you're like, oh, they have people bringing water inside their pants and shit. And I look at her, I go, you enjoying the show? And she's like, Jesus, she was not attractive. Although I probably could have gotten her to fuck me.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll go fully
She was old.
into a job if it's gonna pay me. Also, when I started doing writing, I thought that I was finally getting a job that was compatible with who I was because I thought that I was a writer. Something else about me is that
This girl wears me out. We're only halfway through this. This girl is so boring.
as a storyteller, I used to like
You are not good at telling stories.
to write for fun.
No wonder the sun set while you were making this
Doodle.
Fun, fun.
Then the other.
Remember that? Friday, Friday, fun, 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 fun. Where were you in 2009 when Rebecca Black dropped Friday? I actually remember where I was. I was sitting, it was like a Thursday night. It was midnight. And I remember I was sitting, scrolling through YouTube videos after like my 6th gooning session of that night. This is when I was living alone. I was just masturbating all the time. And drinking PBR. TMI. And Rebecca Black comes on the fucking YouTube. And obviously, I was shit canned. And I'm like, this is great. This is amazing. I pass out. I'm like dancing and everything. I pass out. I wake up at 8 o'clock for like an 8 a.m. Friday morning class. And I go in and I look at Twitter or whatever, Facebook, and everybody's dunking on this video, this Friday video, because I posted it. They're like, this is terrible. You're They hated it. I was drunk off, and then I re-listened to it. And I'm like, I don't know. It's millennial cringe. People loved that not Fireflies. Fireflies. Remember that song? In your eyes. The late 2000s, early 2010s was a different world. Like, hilarious when Ray does an honest alcoholic anecdote. I'm just saying, like, I was sitting at my computer desk, because you go from the hub to YouTube when, back and forth. And, or the hub didn't, it was X videos. The hub didn't exist back then. I think I just, like, finished watching another movie or something. So I had, like, a TV, I'd watch, like, some sad emo movie for, like, the 17th time after I drank, like, 17 beers. And you open YouTube, and that's at the top of the feed. Or Tumblr, or some Twitter, whatever the social media was. Andy Patch with the gifted. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support today. All the support today goes to, what did I do this morning? Oh, the 10 cases of LaCroix that I bought this morning at Menards. It's
I've
true.
been like thinking really. I was just like, whoa, there's a tornado in the Menards. There's a hole in the Menards.
It was 2011. Oh, really? Then it was on YouTube because I graduated college in 2011. I don't know. It's all a blur, man. Yeah, because I was in that one-bedroom apartment. I used to just drink. I would buy the 30 packs of PBR and just drink those for dinner. I was. I should not have finished art school. I should have dropped out when I didn't have any money to finish because I had to take out all the like $45,000 to finish, even after all my scholarships and everything. And the I just drank all the time. I didn't do anything else. I drank at my fucking apartment. It was bad. If you like drinking and you're younger, you really need to get that under control. And sometimes complete abstinence is the only way to get it under control. But whatever keeps you not drinking, like junk food. I was at the food today. I was at the food. I was at the store today. I bought Fig Newtons. Those have fruit in them. Might as well have the LaCroix delivered by the tanker. I'm not going to be able to go to the store in the middle of the week, so I bought a bunch of cases of it. I don't care. It's better than beer. You never drank? Keep that up, seriously. No, seriously, yeah, if you're drinking frequently in your 20s, you just have to find something else to do. It's never going to get better. And I don't care what kind of cope, what kind of whatever, dry drunk, whatever fucking insults they throw. I am proud of the fact that I have not had a drink in 1,814 days. Because everything about booze ruined my life. And I drank because I was alone. I drank because I had free time. I drank because I was physically dependent on it. I drank because I wanted to. I didn't really like how my life was going. Now I can't drink. I don't particularly, my life is not bad. Some people would say it's bad. It's sad the generational wine businesses are suffering, but Gen Z doesn't drink. Well, I don't think Gen Z has any money to drink with. I'd like to make myself believe. That's the song, right? Sorry. I can sing Rebecca Black again. The thing with alcohol is most drugs is people don't realize it. Yeah. I missed your return yesterday. Good to see you again, Raymond. Yeah, no, it was a crazy. Last night was nuts. Last night was like... At least I'm not iDubbbz. That's true. I'm not the, Although, look. I mean... I don't know. Is Anissa that unattractive? She's not fat. Like, I'm assuming she at least touches his dick sometimes. I mean, I know she does porn and stuff, but, like, at a certain point... Like at a certain point, it's kind of like, well, if you want that in your life, that's kind of what you get. That's how Anissa is kind of like the quintessential millennial woman. She's just, they're all like that. They're all covered in tattoos and fucking... They're all covered in tattoos, and they got horrible attitudes, and they're all intolerable to listen to talk. Honestly, I don't want to listen to any of these bitches talk. I do this because it fills the content.
Like, I thought that doing graphic design was supposed to be a creative job, and...
You're dumb. I'm sorry. Honey, you do graphic design, and these are your thumbnails? Like you can do more than just white text and put Trump on the thumbnail, right? You're just...
It wasn't, because writing is a technical skill, just like drawing is a technical skill, and graphic design is a technical skill.
You know what's amazing about millennial women? And most millennials in general, I'm gonna hate on millennials for a little bit, and Gen Z, just assume you're being lumped up in this. Most people that are artisans at their craft have done their craft incessantly for at least 10,000 hours. Do you know how long 10,000 hours is? In a standard HR year, that's 5 years. I think you should work in a trade or something for 5 years before you can bill for it. Whatever that is. As in self-employed. Business. 5 years. The people who are good at things are not good at things because they woke up good at things. A lot of millennial women and a lot of millennial guys, they think that you should just be good at things magically, like the Matrix. They just plug you in and upload it. People get good at things because they practice them all the time. And they're willing to learn and fail. And apparently Bree and Shelby and all these chicks, they just skipped that life lesson. I feel like I learned that when I was 8. And I know people make fun of me and they mock me, they hate me, and they're like, oh, he doesn't do this. Fuck you. I was tearing down walls this week. You gotta wax on, wax off many cars. I waxed on and waxed off a lot when I was younger. I'm a millennial. I think I want a girlfriend, but I don't think I want a millennial girlfriend. Well, you know what's funny about that? The Gen Z girls don't want you. That's the one thing those damn feminists made sure they did, was they made sure they convinced every single younger chick that the older guys are not, that you're not allowed to have an age gap. Fucking, like I said, both of my exes slept with a guy in their 30s when they were 20. There are some cool Zoomettes out there. Yeah, if you know any, send them my way. I'd love to stick my dick in one. Oh, I say it to make people mad. We're not even halfway through this.
It's not all creative. There are creative aspects of it, but it's not all creative. So the exact
half of Gen Z girls are lesbians? Okay, let's be clear. 75% of people are overweight. Of the remainder of the women that are not, how many of those are single?
1-8.
Because roughly half of women are dating someone. And of the half that aren't, how many are actually interested in a man in any capacity? It's about 1.8%, actually, as of the latest Pew research, whatever. Now, pair that with the fact 1.8% of men that are single, which roughly half of the male population, it's roughly half. Half of the male population, any age group, 68% of them would like something to do with a woman, sleeping with, whatever, dating, marriage. Only 31% of the women want anything to do with men, of the single women. So that's a 2-to-1 ratio of guys to girls. That doesn't work. That's all age groups. That's not just Gen Z. Of that 31%, how many of them are physically attractive? How many of them do not have tattoos? How many of them are not vaccinated? COVID vax. That's a real question. How many of them have not had an mRNA vaccine injected into their body? Fuck all the other stuff. Like, let's just talk brass tacks. How many of them have $80,000 to $100,000 in student loan debt? How many of them have had an abortion? How many of them will die on abortion rights as being the #1 voting issue? How many of them are Democrats? How many of them are Republicans but are actually secretly just feminists? How many of them are actually married to Instagram, TikTok, and their Twitter? How many of them still have like 3 other guys come inside of them? Things get real bleak when you run the numbers and you actually start thinking about it. So again, I ask you, is it your failure that you're single? Is it my failure that I'm single? Am I not good enough, or am I very unimpressed with the options? Let's be clear. Yeah, men have zero incentive today to be in a relationship. Well, the first thing in that AI, robot, sex bot take over the world video we watched earlier, the first thing that they did was show it cooking and cleaning. Women are proud to do neither of those things. When was the last time a girl made you dinner? That used to be a thing. Used to be a thing. You're so demoralized you don't even look at people in public. I do. They don't like that. Tonight's sermon is a menu of just pure truths. Look, I've been saying this for a while. I personally have endured tremendous amount of torture and torment for my content and the videos I put out and the ideas that I've spread and my being brutally honest about my hopes and desires and dreams and what I wish my life could have turned out to be. Inundated with nothing but shame, guilt, and fear about my personal failures because I wasn't big enough or strong enough or whatever. No hair, whatever. It's not me. I can say decidedly with conviction, it is not my fault I've been single for 10 years. There has not been one chick, honestly, when I think about it, there has not been one chick that even seemed remotely worth my time come across me, my life. Not in real life. You know, online is a little different because you think, well, maybe I could get her to meet me and it could work out and maybe I could find somebody on YouTube. Nope, that was that was a pipe dream. That was insane for me to think that. And You resorted to just dating your ex again who happens to be 43. At least she's still attractive. Good for you. You know, I don't know. If my ex called me, she wouldn't. She's got 2 kids now. I think 2. I don't know. She hates me. I don't know. I watched her videos. I can't stand her voice. Plus, she's covered in tattoos. Plus, I couldn't get over the whole she went and did BDSM with some older dude right after me. It's like, that's the shit I asked her to do with me! God! Alright, I'm not gonna do him today. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do him today. Not gonna do it.
To the point where I was just like in my head, needing to almost ejaculate my stress somewhere.
Problem that I had with art followed me into writing. So when ChatGPT came out,
God! Holy shit, you're all the same person. Do you guys see what I'm trying to get across here? Like, it is not our fault. This is not our failure.
Because I literally walked up down the stage, and all the time, and I just pictured up my website. Literally supposed to be four of them along this.
Yeah, she is very attractive. I'm sorry. She's like her face and her hair and the lips, she's very attractive.
Even by what?
She's a babe. Like, this is a babe. She is like a babe. I'm not like I don't use that word often. She's a babe. What's up there, Shelbers? This is not a babe.
Honestly, I just feel like no matter what I do, when it comes down to it, like when something's a real word, no one ever believes my word. I don't know why. It has to do with favoritism. I'm never anybody's favorite. Like, shut up, Shelby. So whatever, even the customer complaining. You know, even though I pass every other metric. It's like,
they got rid of you because you bitched about having to stand there for 6 hours. Okay?
Everyone's always after me.
From Babe to Blob. Was she watching my stream right now? She's probably watching my stream right now.
You like my verbiage? Thanks for the compliment on my verbiage.
Are you still daddy shopping?
My channel? Me too.
You did not get death threats. Alright, Let's go back to this.
Besides that, like, little fire area that someone died by. I'm sure someone will comment and be like, you literally walked by the campsite 5 times, and I probably have. It is getting late, it's like 6 o'clock now, so at some point I need to go ahead and just set my time up. You're only allowed to have fires in designated fire pits, so, I mean, I'm not gonna have a fire.
She's fucking amazing.
Right.
What's his great beauty? She beats Shelby on every single metric and not even close. Correct. Every single, like, she's amazing.
To be honest, I really wasn't sure I was gonna have a fire anyways. There is no fire here right now.
Even when we're alone, because we want to consider ourselves in a better light or in a different light. And so it kind of makes me want
In a better life. Wait a minute. It's not this one. You just gotta get this. It's the other one. Let's just play this to make ourselves feel better, huh? Let's just play this to make ourselves feel better.
All right, let's go back. Let's go back and look at some Bipsies, because this girl sucks. She's so
Yeah, it's all.
Hello? Wait, what? There's a short of Marissa singing? No. That was good dancing, wasn't it? Where's the short of her singing? That was good dancing, wasn't it? She's singing about getting a job. Oh no, Chrome just froze. No, it just froze. It just froze on me. Memory leak alert. Oh no, it completely froze. It's just done. It's completely frozen. Why? Don't make me reload the whole browser. Don't do it. 64 gigabytes of RAM. 64 gigabytes of RAM. And Chrome is frozen. Come on, man. It's not. I'm gonna have to close the whole browser and reopen everything. Oh wait, what happened? Okay, so it finally.
I wonder, like, how much.
Okay. All right. False alarm.
I wanna work for you. I wanna work for you. I've always wanted to do everything in this job description. My whole life, I wanna work for you. I wanna work for you. I've always wanted to be
320K.
a secretary ever since I was a little girl. This has nothing to do with money. I am not thinking about money. I am passionate about your company. I didn't research right before the interview. Then just see it and a guy wrote on my cover letter. Is that not what you're looking for? Then you call my references. They say I could have been better. And yeah, I could have been better. I want to
USSR anthem. Hey, this is actually not. This is kind of funny. With better microphone, it actually would be hilarious. God damn it, I'm kind of falling for this chick. I kind of like her. God damn it. She's endearing. Oh, for fuck's sake, now you're fucking thinking about Carrie from Sex and the City. You could have lobbed off the last 30 seconds of this, and it would have been perfect. You didn't need to start talking about your matches on fucking Hinge or Carrie from fucking Sex in the goddamn City. God damn it, I'm so sick of these goddamn fucking... Get it together, Ray. Get it together. Yeah, Sex and the City did fuck a lot of women in the head. Good God, it's every time. It's every time. Every time. It's Sex and the City. It's way better than her rambling. Oh. Look at her.
Hi. Good evening. Okay, I can't get too excited. I can't get too excited. Get too worked up. I missed you every day, every Friday. Last Friday, I came on super strong, super missing you. This Friday, I miss you already. It's there is never enough time. There's so much to talk about, and there's just not enough time. I have a newfound respect. True. I have a newfound respect for the guys that work day jobs and also do this. I know there's people in the background that will never be seen screaming and retching at me. Oh, I am tired. I am very tired, but there's too much to do. There's too much to talk about. It's been a very hard week. I'm just going to launch right into it. I'm not going to vamp or whatever. We're just going to super chat. If kicks come in, if support comes in, that's great. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for being here. I needed to just hang out. By 3 days off of this, I'm like jonesing to get back into it. I really just, oh my God. It's amazing. It's amazing what happened this week, actually. Thank you, RCT Goat. For the sub 7 minutes ago. Really appreciate you. And thank you to everybody who does support and who has decided to subscribe. There's still some subscribers active on the YouTube side, and I'm not going to be doing anything further on YouTube. YouTube's not getting another second of my content. If you see me on YouTube, I'm on somebody else's channel, or somebody's just straight up mocking me, basically. And anyway, that is to say, if you are still a member on YouTube, I got like $100 or something like that still coming through, like 140 bucks for last month. Go ahead and cancel that subscription and come over here and sub on Kick, please. I would appreciate it. 10 minutes away before you fall asleep. Thank you, sir. Recipes Ben's IQ. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Let me grift a little bit. Yes, fuck YouTube. Exactly. Fuck YouTube. Kick has been much better to me. Kick is 95.5 partnership. Kick is fantastic. I've had no issues on Kick. Nothing but uptime as long as you're online. And I wasn't making any money on fucking YouTube anyway, as it is to begin with. So it's not like, you know, AdSense wise. So it's not like it's really that freaking much of a deal. Anyway, yes, I am here, and I did work all day. I did work all week. I think 37 or 38 hours. But this was the hard part of it. This was tear down walls, and these are 12 feet to the lid, basically. The actual deck. The lid is 9, but like 12 feet to the deck of the actual structure itself. It's a pretty rough one, and we've got our results. So we're gonna. You know, she changed her thumbnail, right? You saw that, right? She got rid of her thumbnail. Let me see if I can find the one that she did have. Let me see. I think I uploaded it. I think I posted it. Oh, wait, do images not show up in media anymore? Hold on. I can't believe she freaking removed the thumbnail. I have the other video too, don't worry. I have everything. I have everything I need. I can't believe she removed the fucking thumbnail. It was the most god-awful slop thumbnail I've ever seen, and of course now I can't find it on Discord. And come on. Come on. Does anybody have it? It was so bad it was good. Was I not the one that published it? Okay, apparently I was not. I gotta look in my actual Twitter feed. Oh, here it is. So we have this, right? And, okay, thank you. Yeah, so we have this, is the thumbnail she's showing here, right? Actually, that was the first one she put up! The new era of Shelby! Where's my sound effect? Where's my sound effect? Shelby, the big mouth clan! It's so bad, it's good. I love the fucking hand over the man. She got man hands. Like, let's be honest, that's a dude's hand. That is a man hand right there. That's a man hand. Like, let's be clear. That's a man hand. Amanda. And I guarantee you, she did not make this thumbnail. She did not make this thumbnail. This thumbnail was made for her by one of her... It's probably made by Hassan. Sorry, sir. Shelby, sir. Shelby, please let me release, sir.
To the point where I was just like in my head, needing to almost ejaculate my stress somewhere.
And yes, I know it's an AI thumbnail, but holy shit, Batman, that's a bad thumbnail. I'll give her this. I did watch the views. I did not watch it yet, but I did watch the views accumulate on it because we have the first one. First things first. We're gonna go in order here because there's a lot to cover. I'm sad that you guys wanted to jump right into Shelby, but I guess you want to get me at the most hurried. Let's give some support for the stream, guys. It's been a long week of work. I'm still waiting on money. Let's give some support while we can here. I'm gonna beg for it all night. Let's just get it started now, and we'll get into Shelby here because I'm fucking exhausted. I don't know how long I'm gonna actually be able to go tonight. So let's just little friendly nudge. I do this for money. And to hang out with you, but I do this mostly for money. But yeah, this was a bad. The new era of Sloply. That's what it's called. The new era of Shelby is upon us. And yeah, so I know that. Let me see if I can get the other file opened here. I think Brave is probably the one to do it in, right? How and Easy has gifted or a girl. So thank you, man. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I really do. It means a lot, and the support, as always, is very, very much appreciated. I think we got a subscriber while the intro was rolling too, so that's where the RCT Goat. I think that's who it was. So thank you very much. Yeah, guys. So I have stuff tonight. I've got enough for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the weekend goes. But yeah, thank you for sending me that image, my friend. I really do appreciate it. I think the new era of Sloply is going to be No, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So let me find the file. Let me find the other file because I have several things. Let me see. What is this? Okay, this is fun. This is a new one that I saw on Twitter last night. Let me turn on my audio here and go into. I am not a NEET officially, by the way. Not anymore. I am working, baby. Okay, so let me open. We have a little highlight reel. We have a little highlight reel made by our very own Rabbit. Is Rabbit in the audience tonight? Is he here? I hope he's here. Maybe he's here. I don't know. Make yourself known. All right. So he made a little. There he is. All right, he made a little edit. I did not make this, and I only watched about half of it before I was like, "This is perfect. This is actually It's a good edit. King is here. Thanks. Oh, and by the way, guys, moderators, thank you for doing what you do tonight. I'm sure we'll have some interlopers as we always do. I'm just having too much fun to give a shit. If you see stuff start to get posted or get a little wily, feel free to ban people. Time them out for 24 hours. If they show back up, ban them. So we'll that'll be the policy. All right, hold on. The old highlight reel of old Miss Shelbs. Let us continue. Hold on.
You may be wondering, Shelby, what do you look for in a guy as a single person in your 30s? And I gotta say, health is number one. You have to be in shape and you cannot be fat. If men blame women for only going for chads, but then they're over here at 5'7", 50 pounds overweight with receding hairline and blaming alcoholism, only looking at Becky's and Stacey's doing the exact same thing. And I can't tell you all the ways that I've been bullying and gaslit for not being able to function in this society. I feel like this idea that we're supposed to have some sort of greater purpose, maybe some people are able to achieve purpose. But what if our purpose is not what we want it to be?
This is all real stuff that she's done, by the way. All real stuff. This is not embellishing at all.
I guess there is one on the eyeball. Got it. That makes sense with the skip recording. It's whatever it is about it.
Oh my god! I did not remember that. I don't know what this was. I don't know which video this was.
Maybe it's loneliness that's gotten to me, or maybe it's a mental health that's gotten to me, but I have really been looking for someone that has more like a daddy vibe in my life. I have a daddy job on my honestly. And I don't want to do this in like a perverted way, but I'm looking for someone that can care for me. I need somebody that is a caretaker. You are not ugly. You are not ugly. To women, you are dangerous. You are greedy. It is not a male loneliness epidemic at this point, it is a male consequence epidemic.
What the? Whoa. What the fuck? I have not seen this. Holy shit!
It's just hard to have a person in my life.
Holy shit. Hold on. Alright, sorry. I'm changing the follower age. Oh my god, there's some highlights of Shelby. I have not seen this newest one. I did not. Apparently that's the ending of the newest one, so spoiler alert. Prep the I'm a Psychopath soundbite. I don't have it. Do I have it? Oh, right. She had a person at 60. She did have a person at 60 years old. She did have a person at 60 years. And in case you're new here, yes, Shelby is someone she's kind of like a kid sister at this point. Dead Rabbit with the pack it up. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate you. Says, not to word. Yeah, guys, if you are new here, I went ahead and I had to up the follower age and everything, so I just changed it to account age 1 month, and it looks like, because somebody just got at me on Discord about this, you should be June 11th. You should be good. You should be good. Thanks for subscribing, brother. Thanks for subscribing. Is my sound good? I have not had the headphones on in a while. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Sweaty ears. All right, so should we go ahead and just launch into this, because we're going to be here forever. It's like, I've got 2 Shelby videos, and I've got a Brie video that I very much want to watch. I very much want to find out how the fuck she's paying for an $1,800 a month apartment on $15 an hour. And yes, guys, if you're new here, I go after these bitches, because, quite frankly, I'm tired of guys getting the fucking shaft in life and being told constantly that we're the problem, we're not good enough, we're the ones who are failures. Let's even the playing field a little bit. God. And plus, I don't give a shit anymore. You're fucking moralizing and shaming of me. It has no effect on me anymore. That's right, suffer bitches. I gotta find my soundbite again.
That's right. Suffer bitches.
Paper Dead Logic is here! Thank you, brother. I'll be passing through Mason, Ohio tomorrow. Anything you recommend I should go check out or avoid? Thank you, sir. If you are near Mason, Ohio, there's some dental offices off of... No, I actually built... I worked on... My dad built the interior packages of like 6 offices down there. I spent a lot of time down in Mason in my summers in high school actually working. It's a ritzy place now. It was not that way, but it was kind of getting affluent back then, but it has just up and to the right for money. It's expensive in Mason, Ohio. If you are so inclined to go see one of the most interesting, best grocery store in America, as far as I'm concerned. America, the whole country, yes, this is the best place you're ever going to go for food, period. Jungle Gyms. It's not that far away from Mason. You should, if you have a couple hours, hell, an hour to just go walk around. Go buy some cheese or some shit. And they have like 1,001 flavors of hot salsa. It's an experience. It's an experience. Jungle Gyms. I don't know where it is, but it's near Mason, Ohio. It's like Fairfield or something like that. It's not far off the beaten path if you're passing through Mason, which is such a weird thing to be passing through Mason, Ohio, because Mason, that's like the 270 belt line, isn't it? I thought, is Mason even the 275 belt line? 275, 270 is Columbus. I think Mason is a little lower, right? Exorcism of Shelby. Oh no. If you go, send me some pictures on Twitter. I'm serious. Somewhere. Get some pictures to me. Thank you for the rage quit, my friend. Thank you very much, and hopefully you have a good experience at the old Jungle Gyms. What's up, Drew? Good to see you. Okay, so we have a soundbite. Let's go ahead and play this. Sorry, I've got a million things. She's a lady. Wow.
I'm the crazy one. It's me. I'm the psychopath.
Okay, I have to watch this video before I make a judgment here, because that looked insane. But we all know what we're dealing with, and you guys voted. You wanted Shelby. So, Buc-ee's... No, I wouldn't say Jungle Gyms is to Raymond as Buc-ee's is to Aaron Clary. I would not say that. I drove by Buc-ee's down on 235. It is a lot smaller. A lot smaller than they make it out to be. It just looks like a big gas station. It doesn't look like anything special. And there's traffic past the highway, like backed up for miles on 235 there. And you can barely get around it. It's obnoxious. You rebuke you in Jesus' name, right? All right. Let me...
For years...
Okay, so can we make this bigger? Is this the whole video? Okay, good. So let's go ahead and make this the full screen. And we will... Let's just get into it. This one was her video from the other day. They have tried to fix me since birth. Born broken. I have not seen this yet.
For years, I assumed the role that I was the one who was the problem in almost every situation.
Oh, she's on her knees again. But not in a fun way.
The broken one that needed to be fixed. And that's who I became. Because when you're told something enough times, when you don't have a strong sense of self, that's who you become. And everyone's always like, oh, we just want to help you. It's like, I don't need help, though. I'm not the problem, though. Everyone wants to project all this shit onto you and make you into the whole problem.
After the man from El Cajon saw her at Bugger, he damned her. 39 seconds into this, and she's already on her phone. That's amazing to me.
It seems like it's literally just them wanting you to acquiesce and be more accommodating to what they want you to be.
Oh, heaven forbid.
And I've never been someone that is, like, acceptable by other people. And I'm sick and tired of having to force myself into being something that I'm not, because I am a very angry person. I'm extremely angry.
Why are you so mad?
And I'm tired of numbing myself out.
Don't do it, Shelby. Don't do it, Shelby. Don't do it. Just say no. Channel your channel your inner Nancy Reagan.
Through all of this stuff that they made me take, all these medications that they made me, that these drugs that they made me go on.
I said no.
That have stifled my true righteous anger, and I have every right to be angry. That's the problem with it, though. It's like when you ask for help, what do you get? You get thrown into a psychiatric hospital. You get drugged against your will. You get told that you're the problem. You get told that the first step to healing is admitting that you have no control over what? Yourself? That you're the problem. I'm not like the black and white thinking when it comes to recovery from mental health and addiction.
Meanwhile, let us not forget this is the woman who actively disparages me, tells me I'm still in active addiction, even though I'm not, and calls me a dry drunk every chance she gets. Just let's not forget this. Who can't keep her name out of my mouth. Let's not forget this. Every chance she gets. I'm always on your mind. I was always on your mind. All right.
Addiction is so binary. It's like you're either the problem or you're not the fucking problem. It's like you completely discount this idea that there could literally be multiple factors
multiple personalities.
To why you're so fucked up, and some of those factors are external.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's also something to be said for the idea that, you know, certain things that people are critical of, or the problems people have with you, are just things you have to let go of. That's something I'm learning. You can't please everybody, period. Like, there's some baseline societal level things you need to be doing to participate in society, to not be homeless. But for the most part, even in this crazy inflationary environment, if you can, like, put up with somebody's barking dog or, like, the sound of a lawnmower, you can live in a pretty nice area, relatively speaking. You just, you know, you're not gonna be the center of attention all the time, which of course we know. I mean, I know attention is the best drug there is, period. You go without it for a few days, you're like, got any more of that attention? Got any more subs? Got any more likes? Got any more fucking kicks? Come on, guys. Come on. Here's the support, guys. And, I get it. I really do. Because I know she had a breakdown the other day, and I gave it a lot of thought about whether or not I would cover it. But then I was reminded. Capybara supporter with the full send, thank you. Then I was reminded. The little angel tapped me on the shoulder and said, Raymond, need I remind you? See, this woman made a video called, Ugly Men Are Not... No, ugly? You are not ugly. You are dangerous. And then, she came out with another video called Raymond Needs to Leave Women Alone. And admitted in said video that video was about me. It was about me. Let's not forget that. Let's also not forget, as long as we're not forgiving and not forgetting, Miss Shelby, not everybody else, the problem but you. Who was the first to brave dance? When I was pushed off YouTube by the mob, it was you, Shelby. Hey, 7 Dimensions with a full send. Thank you, man. I'm down here, guys. It was you, Shelby. You reveled in the fact that I was pushed off YouTube. You can't get me out of your mouth. You're the one that got 100,000 views fucking me over.
Those factors are...
And then you're gonna sit here and talk about external factors and all these other excuses for the fact that you don't have a job and you can't stand for 6 hours straight. I've been standing on concrete, tearing down fucking metal stud, 5'8" drywall, 12-foot walls for 5 days straight. I'm a little crazy. Sweating in places I forgot existed. Staring down the barrel of the abyss of meaninglessness. Learning to let things go. Learning to let other things tuck back in the corners of your mind to access later. Learning my body has sore and hurt in places I forgot you could be sore. I got a cramp and I'm aching in the arch of my foot, on my right foot today. That's a Friday night at 2 o'clock in the afternoon kind of pain. Is when the front arch of your foot starts throbbing and aching. That's how you know you're sore. What's up, Richard Solomon? We're hanging out today. Manic Drywall Ray is cool. Hey, you know, I haven't been on for a while, Al. We're going to see how good this energy burst lasts. I lasted till about, 10 o'clock last week? It all honestly, I'm here to grift for money. If I can hit my goal, I'll be happy. But I also, there's a lot of Shelby to make fun of. And you know what? Fuck Shelby. She fucking hates me. She couldn't wait to celebrate me getting thrown off YouTube. I'm pretty sure she's behind some of the harassment and craziness that I have been experiencing. Oh, and by the way, no comment of sympathy whatsoever for the social security number and everything else that got leaked and doxed. Thank you very much, Shelby. This bitch is the center of attention all the time. And I think she's got as many subscribers as I did now. I think she pushed up over 27,000. I don't know, actually. Let me check real fast. No, she just hit 27,000. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. She just hit 27,000. Where's that damn soundbite? Oh, I forgot to download this.
But I'm the crazy one, it's me, I'm the psychopath!
I have to put that in my little folder. I have to. Alright, where's my... There it is. That is the exorcism of Shelby right there. I love that I have all of these folders that are just Shelby. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me get a new tab going in my little browser here. The text is so tiny. Alright, what was this named? Exorcism of Shelby.
But I'm the crazy one, it's me, I'm the psychopath!
Okay, here we go.
I'm the crazy one, it's me, I'm the psychopath!
Oh shit, I forgot about my Bipsies. Where's my Bipsies? Where are my Bipsies? We need a Bipsy. We need a Bipsy. We need a Bipsy. We need a Bipsy play. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. There they are. Yesterday she wasn't there yet. LOL, I checked because I wanted to see the thumbnail. She changed that thumbnail. She got rid of it.
External.
I just have so much pent up anger, I don't know what to do with it.
I know.
To the point where I was just like in my head, needing to almost ejaculate my stress somewhere. I want to deal with it in a healthy way. I want to deal with it through.
You know, that actually is a great point. I'm going to use this as a launching off point for a story. Something I realized this week, something I had forgotten over the last 2 weeks working. You know what's really great? To get rid of pent up anger and frustration at women, at the system, at people not cooperating with you, at everybody telling you that you're whatever, at the endless whatever's going on, whatever's out of your locus of control. Picking up a broom and sweeping. I'm not even kidding. It's like something's not going right. I just pick up the broom and start that little broom, that little fucking broom, that little quickie. You just start sweeping like this, like fucking Mickey Mouse and Fantasia. You just start sweeping, just physically wear yourself out a little bit, and your body, you're done at 8 hours. You're done, but you forgot why you were mad, and I know that you cannot. No, you don't break the broom over your knee. That's a bad idea. I can say this with pride. I have gotten to the point where I rarely, if ever, actually do the whole throw the materials or throw a tool or something. That really has not happened in a long time. I always ended up hurting myself at a certain point. Anyway, Shelby, you need a job is the moral of the story. Like my good friend Al Easy sent me this wonderful little clip.
Don't you get your ass up today? Go out and look for a job. The word today is job. J-O-B.
Exercise, I want to deal with it through.
Hey, 7 Dimensions, thank you very much for the rage quit. Really appreciate you, brother. It's all about building character. Hard work, my dad always said, builds character, disciplines, builds character. You're correct. And this, like what I'm doing this week, is actually probably physically going to be the hardest part of it because you're disassembling something that was already built. My dad worked on this project like 14 years ago. He built this place. Like, he forgot. So now he's taking it apart and he keeps saying like, oh yeah, that's how I tie that together. Oh yeah, that's how I do this. Oh yeah, that's my calling card. Oh yeah, it's got my name written all over it. I'm like, yes, it does. I said, don't tell the boss because then he'll be like, why don't you tear it down quicker? You fucked up your hand breaking a metal broom. Yeah, don't do that. The worst is when you're angry and you punch something or you kick something and then you hurt yourself. Because then you have, like, especially if you hurt yourself badly, like, I don't know, smack your foot in the hammer, or smack yourself in the hammer with a foot. Wait, smack your foot with a hammer. I did that in my old house. That was not a fun. It went right on the frickin', you know that ball of your ankle? You know this, like, little part right here where you have that little ankle thing? Like that, this thing right down here. I was standing there, right? So I was standing there, and I think I was like, I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was trying to get like a door frame knocked apart that I had just taken out of the wall. And I was standing there trying to like balance myself and get my balance together and everything. And I go there, and I'm like manhandling this thing, and then my hammer misses, and it goes right into my foot, like right there on that little ball on your foot. It just, and oh my God, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, ah! I was literally the meme where the guy hits himself in the knees and he falls over. I was like, ah! I legit thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die. I am decidedly more careful. I'm decidedly more careful because the stuff we're doing right now is not only, it's big, it's heavy, and meticulous, but it's also like, you gotta really take care not to make any sudden motions. And because, yeah, I mean, it's metal studs. This isn't child's play. Safety is the top priority, let's be honest here. And got the steel toes, you know, and I got these gloves. They're like these cloth gloves that are dipped in plastic. I'm sure they're gonna give me cancer. But what else isn't gonna give me cancer? But they're like these orange gloves that have like white.
Have a back door? Oh, of course they do. Do you know why all of these data centers are so massive? It's because I have this theory, and I think it's going to prove true. When the AI bubble inevitably actually pops, you are going to see the Fed swoop in with a TARP 2.0, Troubled Asset Relief Program 2.0, the likes of which will put any other relief package to shame, and they will nationalize all that infrastructure. All of it. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. I just have this hunch. They're not going to build these things out and just let them sit vacant once this all crashes. They're going to decimate the economy, and then they're going to nationalize that shit. And then they're going to have everything. They already have everything, let's be honest. Yeah, Shorty's height bitterness. Look, the one thing, and there are numerous instances of our politicians and certain other nation states politicians and political affiliates and ambassadors and spokespeople saying just as much as what I'm about to say, is that the only thing keeping the First Amendment still alive is our guns, and that America is the last bastion of free speech that they need to eradicate, basically. It's coming. I think it'll get there. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of, like, very conservative people having a bunch of kids around me in this, like, it's just happening. But they're on a speed run to hyperinflation. And I mean, I think we're pretty much already here. It's, if you look at housing and everything else, we're at a bottleneck point, and we'll see what happens, but they are, Shawty, you know what to do. Yeah, trans, I think you're right. And yes, I appreciate the rage quit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Or opinion. And you can't find a single result that doesn't parrot the mainstream narrative. Only one opinion is allowed to occupy the search results and influence the mind of voters, and to distract and divide us so we don't start investigating tall supremacy and discover.
Stop it. Stop it. Tall supremacy. Do I need to stand up? Tall supremacy. Tall supremacy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, tall supremacy. I was raising my hand. I was scratching my back. Tall supremacy. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna do. Okay. I can understand. Sure, you know what to do. Short Mafia Unite. Well, we like Chadlet. I like him. I texted him until we were reacting to his video.
By your height than by your race.
Race means nothing. There's plenty of ethnic Chads. It's because bones. It's not because you're black. It's because you got low, die more. Oh god. Oh my god. You guys have to give up this fucking cult. Oh my god. Cancel. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Like, stop. Stop it. I'm so tired of getting barked at on Twitter about all this fucking. You say red pill one time and you get just mobbed on Twitter. Oh my god. Just like, stop with the terms. You have to stop. You're being like actually autistic about this shit. You have to stop. Okay? I'm sorry that none of us can get our dick sucked. I made the mistake on Twitter of saying about the Andrew Wilson thing because he asked for like $300,000 to debate Candace Owens. Which, by the way, I like Candace Owens. I think anybody who everyone attacks should probably be listened to. I said, can we just be done with red pill already? Because Andrew Wilson has like asked his fans for $300,000 to debate in a GoFundMe, and he got it in a day. And it's like, are you guys fucking serious? You gave him $300,000 to go sweat in a chair. Come on. Like, can we just be done with this shit? And the amount of heat I caught. And the thing is, Andrew Wilson, I was there when the Crucible had 20,000 subscribers a couple years ago. Andrew Wilson came out the gates, red pill, manosphere. And now everybody's got this revisionist history bullshit in mind. And it's like, no. Oh, he was never this. He was never that. He was fucking too. The whole time. Like, 300,000 won't last long for his wife. Bitches be shot. Oh, look, he's an entertainer. And he's figured out a way to make a lot of money doing it. For whatever reason,
She's like acting like she's on meth in this video. Do you guys notice that?
To take care of me.
Like she's way too fucking. It's really crazy. She's telling me I need to divorce my wife. I'm already bald. Well, you should just take off the hat then. You should just embrace it. The one thing I realized the internet really doesn't like is bald men with opinions. They really don't. Like there is something. And apparently everyday life is like that too. Because I told this story earlier about my neighbor. I'd never met this person before. And one of the first, in the 20-second conversation I had with this couple walking down the street, they insulted my house, and then he insulted my big old bald head, too. Does she have a Brooklyn accent back? I don't fucking know, man. It's like, what the hell? She's like on meth or something.
I believe there is something about the comfort zone where a lot...
Like, why is she talking like this? Like I'm in a Def Jam poetry reading.
Of times...
Yeah, bro.
We can choose a comfortable hell over a familiar upgrade. And it's a lot like the situation I find myself in now, which is where I've gotten kind of comfortable in my stagnation. I've gotten kind of comfortable.
Why is she behaving like this?
Within, complaining and bitching about life.
You've been moving like a Chad, man. It's inspiring. Hey, I just don't give a shit anymore. I realized that it does not matter. People will form opinions based on your appearance and your appearance only and won't listen to a word you say. You could literally be telling them the cure for cancer step by step. And if you're a bald man and you have any kind of conviction in your voice, you will be treated like a fucking like the troglodyte cave Cretan demon. Simon. I sigh so much. No, you're just boring. Oh, you think you're so smart. You're a midwit at best. You thought, okay, Sarah says it's one of her better videos. Okay. Well, just the simple fact that fucking Sinaguso only made $10, that gives me life fuel. Although I am curious what is this? All right, hold on. So he watches a highlight reel of me. There it is.
There it is. Sock puppets. Raymond refuses rejection.
Sock puppets. Oh, I saw this channel. Raymond refuses rejection. What's up, Sock Puppet Media? My chat has spoken. You are boring. I literally couldn't care less. Which is not how you say that, by the way. That's that whole thing. Oh, midwit. Look, it's the same fucking word. Midwit. Thing about, is it careless or couldn't care less? What your chat thinks of me. Like, seriously, Raymond, what have I ever done?
Oh, yeah, this is Dell's way of saying, fuck off, K-bye. Like, she was just done.
Unto you. Well, you haven't slept with me yet. That was good. That's great. Look at that. Checkmate, bitch, with the Mountain Dew. That's phenomenal. Where's my little snipping tool? Okay. I like that. That's great. I'm saving that down. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Hell yeah. Say hell to the yeah. Hell yeah. Checkmate, bitch. Hell to the yeah. Hell yeah. There is that. If you don't like...
Hey, like Scotty said, Dell is Chad only, okay?
Oh, you would know, Baldy.
She's got so many fucking simps.
A guy who can't use proper grammar has the audacity to call you a midwit. You can't make this shit up.
That she had guy. I seen one guy. He gave her a super chat in her comments. Gave her a $25 super chat. You don't see that usually in videos.
He only got $10.
This Drew guy has given over 100K. Is that not real? Like 10K?
100K
money. 100K what?
My videos. You simply can choose to not watch them. I know it's probably just part of the show.
This ain't the first time he read it. And look at this response. You should have ignored him. Now you have become his permanent enemy, and he will.
That's not true. I'll still goon to you, Dell.
Talk shit about you.
Sarah with the full send. My future wife is in the chat giving me money.
On every stream, and his trolls will harass you. Oh, there's Scotty. Damn, maybe I should duck and cover.
What I've done to warrant you trying to make me feel. Okay, these guys, they keep berating me about my glasses. Like, they're not that thick. What the hell? Like, literally, nothing you do. Atlas, if you're still watching, trust me, nothing you do. Like, there's this watch party guy. How many detractors do I have? The watch party guy. There's the anabolic. Do you know the channel Watch Party? There's the Watch Party guy. This guy. He makes a bunch of videos about me all the time that are very uninspired. He Googles and finds these horrible thumbnails of me. There's this guy. There's the anal dildos guy. This guy. He makes heinous thumbnails. Absolutely heinous. Like, what the fuck? This is just allowed on fucking on YouTube, huh? Ray's unended bitterness, extended huge meltdown. What is this? That's my biggest gripe with Red Pill anything, is this whole anti-natalist, anti-children, anti... Oh, is this just a clip of me? Interesting. Wonder if I could copyright strike you, bitch. Let's see. What's the other one? Sock puppets. Is this other one now? They think I can't find them. This guy. This fucking guy is the new one. And there's a bunch of others. This guy really pisses me off with his fucking 50
Was
minute.
it muted?
11 stream. That was it. Get quieter. Oh, you put different music on it, so you can claim it's transformative, huh? See, this is why I hate YouTube. Look at this shit. Ray slop. The lag is on Ray's end. Cuckold simulator. Look at these thumbnails. This is what you get if you're yourself on the internet, by the way. That's what you get if you're honest on the internet. So, you know. Okay, Rudolph Red-Nosed Hitler. I don't recognize you and you're insulting me, so you got to go. Enjoy your ban. You can make a video about it, right? It's just, look, that he got me in the cuck chair over there, right? All right, where's the feel bad about my fear regarding you and others?
Hearing about the
in his dating or something. Scotty not banned like a real locked roll. Get along. Well, I know you're never gonna see this. Here's some advice, honey. It doesn't matter what you talk about, just wear a bikini top. And I promise you, your views will
in her face. Dell has been a recurring character, I guess. That I love how they put victim. They all are convinced that I'm stalking and harassing these women that literally put public videos up on their public YouTube page. That's not harassment. Watching a video on a live stream and reacting to it is not harassment. The only reason you think it's harassment is because of the way I look. Because you're bigoted against bald men. Shelby's pre-birthday birthday live stream just started. Oh, she's live. God damn it. Okay.
Picture, and then I just kind of.
Whoa, are you wearing a shirt?
Did a
showing some shoulders tonight, Shelby. Mama mia.
A howling moon behind it.
A howling
And,
moon? Like a howling wolf during sex?
And basically, here's one. What? This is a goofy this one was like when I was feeling like really dissociated, and I'm like, what can I do to like experience my alternate identities that seems to like where I feel like I have unstable identity problems, and then how can I utilize that in a way that's like not stigmatized and pathologized? And it's like when you say that you have an unstable identity or something, you are, and like maybe everyone has something to say about me or something or whatever being mentally delayed, handicapped, whatever. Like I don't say it as a bad thing. I say I have a learning difference.
You talk way too articulately to have a learning disability.
I've given people control over me that didn't deserve it.
Oh, she's showing off her shitty art again.
Have you guys ever been in a situation where your art was pathologized or your writing was pathologized?
You don't make art. You copy art.
The wolf is already sold. The wolf is a commission. But these smaller ones I'll probably put up for like $1.99.
The wolf is a commission, my ass. There was another copy of it sitting down here on the floor, and she's hiding that now. Because I called her out on it. She really should have played into the I'm a femcel, but not really, because I have standards that are way too above the moon, and played into the hate. And she could have had a great back and forth with me for a little bit, and I would have gotten bored with her, kind of like Revenge Star. I'm completely bored with that bitch at this point. Like, don't care about her at all. And no, here we are. A year fucking later, still watching her shitty streams. I mean, she doesn't necessarily have to get a job. She can make certain videos online. She can have a mom. It doesn't matter. The whole job thing, it's just a trope. It just doesn't matter. The fact is, she claims she's had 28 jobs, all of which she has been fired from. Her most recent thing was at Kroger. This is what she said. It was at Kroger, and it was through a temp agency, and she kept asking for time off, and then eventually they just let her go. Didn't convert her to full-time. Oh, look at this.
Okay. Says the guy whose life was so uninteresting, he responded to drinking. Says the guy. Can we get all some simps, folks?
Not interesting people. And they just think they are. Oh, that's when I was talking about the Clippers. Says the guy whose life was so uninteresting, he resorted to drinking. Interesting fucking dig. I don't accept it.
Okay. Says the guy whose life was so uninteresting, he responded to drinking. Oh, he resorted to drinking.
The best thing since fucking sliced bread. You might be sober, but you never recovered. How is that a dig? I don't fucking accept your bullshit, dude. I don't. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's the same damn criticism every damn time. Oh, you're counting days, but you're not sober. You're a dry drunk. You're dry drunk. You're dry drunk. You're dry drunk. Like that means something to me. Doesn't mean anything to me. You never recovered. Recovered how? I'm not fucking complying with your little fucking expectations of how I'm supposed to be living my fucking life. Huh? I pay my bills. I got a house over my head. And I fucking have multiple houses. I wanted to make a YouTube channel where I talked about my damn life. None of you were interested in it. All you did was ridicule me for 22 fucking months. You never recovered. You're a dry drunk. You're not meeting the expectations of what's socially acceptable from a sober person. Fuck you. Fuck you. I haven't drank for 1,748 days. Fucker. You do that. What exactly am I supposed to sit here and grovel on my hands and knees and ask for your fucking clemency? Ask for your fucking approval before I do anything? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Sock puppets, real subtle. These people with made-up disorders will attack you for a legitimate issue. So all this dude will do is insult you? Yes, exactly. It's this fucking account right here. It would be a shame if you got mass reported. Let's just put it that way. -50. Raymond banned his dad and got wasted. Miserable YouTube chuds. Jesus. Gooner goblins are getting gaslit by normies. The brutal black pill truth. Raymond detractors cause an emergency crisis. Jesus. This fucking guy's the worst. I primarily make content on games. Does this look like gaming content? Some gaming content, huh? Endless content on me. Endless content. And this is what fucking Gryffindor, the faggot, fucking watches constantly. God. All right, we watched that.
Hold on. You might be sober, but you never recovered. Simon.
They're trying to find chinks in Raymond's. But that's the thing. It's like, I never liked Alcoholics Anonymous. The only reason I quit drinking is because I was going to die. And yes, I deserve an award for not drinking for 1,748 days. Okay? It's fucking hard to not drink. You know why I do YouTube and do streams and do streaming? Is to stay sober. Wait, what? Shelby's mom came on the live stream? No, stop. Where?
Different personas.
What you doing?
Not that freaking hyper. I mean, I am hyper. My parents said the same thing that you guys said.
Yeah, she's not doing well.
Hello, what's up? My mother's right here. Hello?
What you doing?
Streaming?
What's you talking about tonight?
What's she talking about tonight?
Everyone's like, what's up? We're just saying fuck the normies and be yourself.
Doing what?
Just having a chat. I don't even know what we're talking about. I'm just showing them my art and stuff.
Should tell me it's your birthday.
Yes, I know that.
Happy birthday!
She's drunk! Mom's drunk! Mom's drunk! Mom's drunk! She's sloshed! They were having drinky drinks! Woo! It's a party! It's a party! Happy birthday, darling! Happy birthday! We love you very, 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 very much! Yes! Let's go! Who said that in the chat? Who said it in the chat? Who was it? Who was it? They're both alcoholics. That confirms it. Holy shit. That mom, I'm an alcoholic. That woman is sloshed. Nobody comes into a fucking room like that and goes, tell him it's your birthday. That is a drunky monkey right there. Happy 39th birthday, Shelby. Vasti Janina, thank you.
My mom's right there. She's saying happy birthday.
A7 to me. Look at the cringe. Look at the cringe. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Your mother loves you. Ha, ha, ha. A7 Dimensions with the rage quit. About to toss my laptop. OBS won't work. Tried streaming on my phone, and now there's a wild feedback loop with high-pitched ringing. That's weird. I don't know why that would happen. If it's looping, you're probably picking up the microphone in itself, and it's feedbacking on itself. I have no idea. Does anybody in the chat know how to help him? I got rid of it every reset. That woman is trashed.
Where's Vegas? She's under the chair again. Hassan says,
Shot. Come into the shot. Come into the shot.
You have the best daughter. I already know that. She says she already knows. That's so sweet, mother. I don't know if I'm just like breaking out of like